All right, y'all. So last night I saw the live action Moana movie. Now, my brother that created the Impound comics, he says his event for the summer is seeing Spider-Man face Hulk in Brand New Day. Now that's his thing, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. That's exciting stuff. But for me personally, my thing is seeing The Rock sing You're Welcome, and I saw it last night, and oh my God, I enjoyed myself so much. I loved it. Okay, the live action Moana, it went over well. There's really nothing much to worry about. Everybody did their job. Now, am I gonna say it's a perfect adaptation? No, it's not a perfect adaptation. It's not. I know that. Uh, but since when do we get a perfect adaptation? I mean, they tried so hard with Sleeping Beauty. They made a whole separate movie called Maleficent. That's how hard it is. You know how many times they tried to make a Peter Pan live action? I mean, some of them were good, a lot of them were bad. Point is, look, it's hard to make a perfect live action adaptation. Look at Aladdin, look at Snow White, Mufasa, Lion King. It's hard to do. But Moana last night, they did a great job. They did a good job on the live action Moana. Everybody did their jobs pretty well. There were some problems, but for the most part, it did good. And with it being so close to the animated movie, I don't really need to tell you the synopsis, but you know, it's the land is dying, the people, the heart of Tafiti was stolen, so now the land is dying, and the people, they don't go out and explore anymore. So Moana's like, well, something got to happen because the land's dying. We finna starve. So she goes beyond where she dared go, and in the midst of that, she finds Maui, the demigod, and together they help return the heart of Tafiti by fighting a lava monster, Te Kā, and learning a lot in between all that, and fighting a lot in between all that. And there's some stuff you learn in between all the fighting and all the bragging and the songs, like believing in yourself, finding out who you are, learning your history, implanting inspiration in other people so they recognize who they are, family values, going beyond what people expect you to do, a lot of stuff like that. But the live action adaptation was so good. But I'll go over what I think went wrong in the movie. For one, it's probably because of pacing reasons, but the obstacles that Moana overcome, it seems a little too easy in the live action. I'll start with the crab. The crab, who sings my favorite, well, my second favorite song, Shiny. Oh man, I love that song, Shiny. The crab, he looks good. The crab looks good. His singing was on point. I love the voice. I love the look. I love how he moves. It's fantastical looking. It's just that they really dumbed down the crab. He is much more dumb in the live action, and how Moana and Maui defeated him, it seemed just a little too easy. Like, sure, it's a kid's movie, but dang, man, he ain't had to be that dumb. So I was like, oh my gosh, did you even struggle? Did you even struggle? What could you have possibly have learned from such an easy battle? So I don't know. I didn't like how easy it was for her to overcome her struggles. Like the coconut creatures. Once again, the boat that they were on, the ship that they were on, a whole Pirates of the Caribbean level ship that they were on, it looked so cool. The live action ship, it looked so cool. The coconut creatures themselves, I like how they look. When they were attacking Maui in Moana, that was great. That was great. In practice, that was great. But how they defeat the coconut creatures, that was the problem. Okay, because once again, it was like too easy. It's like she was just breezing through it. Like we were watching her interact with green screen. We were watching Moana knowingly interact with green screen, and she just knew she was going to be fine. That's how easy the fight was, and it kind of took me out of it a little bit. Let's see what else. Oh, the song "You're Welcome." Listen, here's the thing. I don't have Dwayne Johnson fatigue, okay? Dwayne Johnson, choosing him to play Maui is almost a perfect choice. The guy that plays Moana's father, he's got the build. He's got the Moana build. He's kind of got like Maui himself. He's got like a Eddie Hall type of build. Like, we know there's muscle under all of it, but he's not super shredded or nothing like that, but he's heavily built. That's what Maui looks like. So seeing a super shredded person like The Rock play Maui, it's like, I mean, that's not what Maui looks, but his personality, perfect. The Rock, in his personality, that guy is Maui. So choosing him to play Maui was a great choice. So I don't have Dwayne Johnson fatigue. I love seeing the final boss do his thing. His natural personality is just like Maui. So seeing him sing "You're Welcome," I loved that part. That part was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Seeing him sing and dance and interact with Moana, that whole dance number, that was great. The only thing I had a problem with was the animation. For some reason, they had such cartoonish like animation that was happening during the song and dance number, and that kind of took me out of it a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the live action. What's with this pure cartoon animation that's happening during the live action? That took me out of it a little bit, and I didn't like that. If they would have just had Dwayne Johnson sing and dance with Moana, that would have been perfect. He's already got the voice. He was singing perfect. He did the song. That's all you needed. You could have stopped right there. The cartoonish animation just took me out of it a little bit. And finally, the most obvious bad part about it was the wig. Dwayne Johnson is very bald, and if you're the final boss, that works out perfect. You're supposed to be intimidating. But in the live action Moana, where you're supposed to be Maui, it looks a little bit weird. I mean, the wig looks very ill-fitting on The Rock, but that's just a small thing. I'm pretty sure The Rock leaned into that joke a little bit. People were making fun of him because of that, but he leaned into it, so it's all good. That's fine. But yeah, that's some pretty small stuff, and that brings me to another point. Is Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins gonna go see the live action Moana movie? Because once upon a time, the little girl was complaining like, why is Daddy facing Maui? So it's like, when you see live action final boss as Maui, is like, hey, and didn't you fight him in a pay-per-view, Daddy? So I'm just wondering, is Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins gonna take their little girl to see the live action Moana? I kind of want to hear from it. But anyway, that's the review.